Hey, hey, hey! If you were there, please leave a comment so I can know who I'm talking with over here. Apparently hey! Okay, yes! We got it. So I'm still having issues with this actually connecting on time, but I was on time, I promise. I just stared at you guys and said hi for 2 minutes. Happy Thursday, everybody. I hope you all are doing amazing. Thank you so much for joining in. And hey, Elizabeth! Everyone, Elizabeth is my sister-in-law, and I referred to her as Aunt Libby either last week or the week before. But very smart, very beautiful. So those of you who want to check her out, who are awesome, have at it. So anyway, welcome to Jingle Jacqui Show Live. I do this every single Thursday at 8 p.m. and I will be answering comments. So the more you engage, the more exciting this will be for all of us. So I've got my logo. Before we get started, check out my website, www.jinglejacqui.com. There's lots of fun stuff you can do, including my new feature of Send a Jingle. So those who've been following me for 10 years or within that, replying to Elizabeth Albrook, hey, sweet Jack, oh, hey, Mimi, hey, Mom, Kim Allsbrook. So, everyone, I added to my website what I used to do way back when, where you can jingle somebody via text. So what you do is you go to my website, you pick the song. I have 3 birthday jingles you can choose from. You upload a photo, I workshop it, and I personalize a custom jingle with their name. Are you all, yo, what's up, Pete? Are you all ready to see what I actually do now? Very excited about it. Here we go.
Oh, my cheese whiz! Betty, it's your birthday! The country critters are singing now. Betty, happy birthday! Shake a possum, scream and shout. Betty, happy birthday! Another year, another chance to tell you that you're crazy. Get you a shotgun that ain't broke. Made in 1980. Have a birthday! The country critters are singing now. Betty, happy birthday!
All right, guys, so the beauty of that, I have 3 different songs you can choose from, different elements, different types. Yeehaw! That's right, Pete. Get 'em, dog. So anyway, you can send them to your friends. Check it out on my website, jinglejacqui.com. You send me a picture, and that actually gets texted to their phone from my business. And so they'll get a graphic with that song with their name in it. It is awesome. One of my favorite things. All right, so without further ado, I want to, before I show you my new song of the week, I want to bring to you the studded, bearded, wonderful love of my life, Jeremiah Allsbrook. I'm going to hand it over to him really quick. Let's all stay tuned.
Hey everybody, what's going on? I have been given the task of reading a few jokes to you that I have never seen before. So hopefully they're good. Fingers crossed. I promise I do have a good sense of humor, but we're gonna find out. All right, our first joke. What's Forrest Gump's password? One Forrest One. All right, that one's pretty good. What state is known for its small drinks? Minnesota. Dang it. What did one plate whisper to the other? Dinner is on me. What does a nosy pepper do? Get jalapeno business. Dang it. If 2 vegetarians get in an argument, is it still called beef? I know for a fact it would not be called beef. A little too touchy for that. I love telling dad jokes. Sometimes he even laughs. Why did the Scarecrow win an award? He was outstanding in his field. Alright, well, some of these got me. Some of them were pretty bad. Yeah, I guess I'll toss it back to the far better looking Jingle Jacqui.
Totally forgot to unmute my mic. All right, guys, let's give it up for the wonderful bearded man of my life. Who wants more jokes with Jeremiah next week? I do. I personally do. And yes, I handpick them and give them to him without him knowing what's coming. All right, so without further ado, everybody, here is my newest video cover. So hold on just a second while I swap it on over for you. I mean, yay. Thanks, Pete. Don't quit your day job. Listen, those were great jokes. All right, guys, here we go.
I've heard 1,000 stories of what they think you're like, but I've heard the tender whispers of love in the dead of night, and you tell me that you're pleased and that I'm never alone. You're a good, good father. It's who you are. It's who you are. It's who you are, and I'm loved by you. It's who I am. It's who I am. It's who I am. I've seen many searching for answers far and wide, but I know we're all searching for answers only you provide, 'cause you know just what we need before we say a word. You're a good, good father. It's who you are. It's who you are. It's who you are, and I'm loved by you. It's who I am. It's who I am. It's who I am. You're a good, good father. It's who you are. It's who you are. It's who you are, and I'm loved by you. It's who I am. It's who I am. It's who I am. You were perfect in all
keep forgetting that mic. It's gonna be the death of me. Thank you so much for watching that video. And if you just stay tuned, I'm gonna play for you this week's episode of Jacqui's Closet so you can see some funny things about the filming and making of that video. And thank you so much for the comments. Pete, thank you for saying that's beautiful. And I'm glad you're bonding with my husband right now over these dad jokes. All right, just a minute and I'm gonna have that episode up for you guys. Please stay tuned. It's very important to my heart. I love you all so much, and that is going to wrap the show once this next coming part is over. It's going to conclude there. I love you guys. I will watch this and have fun. Here we go. Hey everybody, welcome to Jacqui's Closet, episode 3, where you come behind the scenes of my most recent cover, this week's being Good Good Father by Chris Tomlin. If you have been going to church in the last 10 years, you have to know this song. This is kind of the one that when it came out, worship leaders played it like 5 weeks in a row, gave it a break, did another 5 weeks in a row. It's played every Father's Day. But man, you gotta hand it to Chris Tomlin. He killed it. Well done to our man Chris Tomlin for always bringing great content that can be applicable in Baptist churches, modern day churches. Good Chris. Before I dive into all that, make sure you check out my website, www.jinglejacqui.com, to see all of my covers, all of my Jacqui's Closet episodes, my new feature of Send a Jingle. Oh my gosh, I'm going to tell you more about that later. It's on my website, and you can even become a monthly patron or donate for what I do. This is my full-time job. This is a home-based ministry, and I love every second of it. It is a labor of joy and love. First of all, I'd like to start with the tangible things of behind the scenes. I recorded it in this closet. So that all went down in here. One funny thing I would love to point out is I was so proud of my triple strum on the guitar. You'll hear it a few times when you recap the video or listen to it. You might have even noticed if you're a fellow musician. So I killed it when recording it here in my office. But you know, I'm sitting, playing, recording, and I'm doing one thing at a time. So I recorded it directly to my program pretty easily, but when it came to actually filming it, to put this music video together, to do that triple strum and sing at the same time, I couldn't do it. I'll see if I could pull it up in this video so you can see where I lose it, and there's gonna be errors in every video that's out there, because that's just the way I approach everything. I'm doing my best, and there's gonna be mistakes because I'm a real person. So yeah, I was really happy to nail that triplet over there. Also, there will be times, I think in the beginning of the video, you see me look over to the side. That's because when I'm filming, I not only have 2 dogs, I also have 2 daughters and a husband who works from home. I am recording these videos with all that around me happening. In that particular moment, our new miniature golden doodle named Gambit was walking over and about to step in front of the box light. I was kind of looking over to make sure that he didn't cross the boundary, and there will come a day where I can just tune that out, but that has not happened yet. So there are 2 little fun behind the scenes tidbits about filming Good Good Father. Now moving over into the application sense of this song. We all have an earthly father, a biological father. To an extent, have father figures in addition to that or in place of that, whether you have a stepfather who stepped into that role of raising you, or whether you had people at your church or at your job or businesses, and all fronts on the tangible aspect of a father. My story is just kind of all over the place, and my experience is kind of up and down and jagged and rugged, and that's okay. That's part of my story, and I know many listeners and watchers will be able to relate to that. So there's a place for all of this, and there's still a place for a great walk with God in all of that. As we know, many people affiliate their walk with their earthly father hand in hand with their walk with God in heaven, because it's very hard to unlearn and separate that perhaps they're different. Perhaps God thinks of you differently than your earthly father. It's very difficult for people to come to God and worship Him as their good father. They don't even know what that means. Your brain can't even grasp the concept that a father could be good. However, when you read scripture and you see His character and you see His nature, you see all that He is, and that's very separate from all that He does. Those are 2 different reasons that He's good. But who he is alone is just, he doesn't disappoint, he doesn't let down. People do, earthly father figures could. So let's delve into some statistics here on a practical end when it comes to fatherhood. And I've just let the statistics speak for themselves, what you guys want to do with that. Roughly 25% of the children in America grow up without their biological father in the home. That's according to the U.S. Census Bureau. That was in 2021. Fatherlessness has an extremely negative impact on daughters' self-esteem. Her confidence in her own abilities and value as a human being can be greatly diminished if her father or a father figure is not there. The effects of growing up without a father figure. They are more likely to end up in poverty or drop out of school, become addicted to drugs, have a child out of wedlock, or end up in prison. That's according to the Children's Bureau. It's saying over here across America there are approximately 18.3 million children who live without a father in the home, comprising about 1 in 4 U.S. children, according to the father absence statistics. It also mentions that the United States has the highest rate of children living in single-parent households. I can see why a song like this would be very difficult for, at minimum, 25% of the people who would watch this video. I am divorced and remarried, and I understand that sometimes that's the choice that needs to be made to keep you and your family healthy. But there is severe, urgent importance in making sure that if a biological father is not the right father figure for the children, or fathers watching this, if you are not a good father figure for your children, get help. Become the man they need you to be. I do understand there are cases where a parent is not fit to remain in the kids' lives. So mothers, if you are a single mom who applies to that specific situation, which isn't as common, but it is common enough, I would recommend you find a place where your children can have a father figure, whether that be their grandfather, one of their grandparents. I will always encourage everyone to find a safe, healthy local church. There is hope. Get a good father figure that your kids can look to and trust in, because by nature it will be difficult to naturally worship and trust in our good God without a great correlation of that here on earth. But that can still happen. I must say, God is God, despite the fact that parents can mess up and fathers can mess up or be absent or present and making things worse. God is far beyond that. It's not like he has to compete really hard for attention here or for the praise and the glory. He's God. He's the OG. But the heart of the matter is, if you are watching this and you don't have somebody like that in your life, God is good and he loves you and he sees you and he knows everything you've been through, whether you are a son or a daughter, and he cherishes you despite any example that's been set for you. So get to know him, get to know his word. Even if you just need to start at ground zero because you don't know what to do with this information, say, I hear that you're good, God. I'm having a hard time believing it. I don't have a good example set before me, but I hear you're better. Please meet me where I am. As long as the posture is openness, open hands, being willing to hear from God what he has to say. That's a great place to start. In this song, Good Good Father, go listen to the video, listen to my cover of it, listen to the words. You can choose by faith to worship him through that. It's a choice all the time. It's not a feelings-based action. This is just a decision to worship God because he is so good. And people listening, if you feel like you have had a bad father or a bad mother, it's not synonymous with who God is. Do remember that God is very different from people. A lot of my greatest trials, years down the line, ended up showing the greatness of God through it all. So have faith, hang in there. That's what I can encourage you with today. So thank you for joining me in Jacqui's Closet. Please remember to visit my website, jinglejacqui.com, to hear my other Jacqui's Closet episodes. You can also go to YouTube, check it out there. Go to TikTok, Instagram, all the things. Go follow all the things. Please, if you have been blessed by this, this is something I'm doing now full time. This is a home-based ministry, and I would love to have you support me. There are 2 ways to support me. That would be a one-time donation through PayPal, or you can sign up as a patron on my Patreon account and send something as low as $5 monthly. There are different benefits and perks to being a patron of mine. So I love you guys so much. Can't wait for my next cover next week. I'm going to drop a hint right now. It's a DC Talk song. So let's go. Love you all so much. You have a great week, and I will talk to you all week long. Mwah. Bye, guys.
Subscribe to me. Won't you subscribe?